KCTK Radio proudly presents the Week Review.
Hey, you know what, guys? This right here, this rambling, boring conversation containing already made before observations, this could be a podcast.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Really? A podcast? Don't you have to be some sort of whiz kid to do those?
Definitely not. Anyone with a computer can make one.
Well, that's it. We're anyone. Let's do a podcast from right here in the booth. Who's in?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Is it happening? Are we doing it now?
Awesome.
You're the reason that we do what we do. Music and talk, it's all for you. Now the guys who are lots of fun for making you laugh, they're number one. They review the week just for you. So get ready for Paul and Drew. Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew and Jack all up in your face. Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
Welcome to 100.3 FM KCTK's Week Review with Paul and Drew. Yes, that's right. I'm Paul, that's Drew. This is the show where we talk about things from last week and we talk about things that may happen next week. And yes, it's Fairy Week. We're the other show where everything is made up and the points don't matter. You can join the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We welcome your participation. We broadcast live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. You can listen live at 100.3 on your radio dial or live stream at www.kctk.radio12345.com. But for crying out loud, it's easier to use the Listen to My Radio app on your phone. Once you get the app, search for KCTK. We also welcome all of our listeners from around the world, and special traveling shows are coming up soon. Also, you can watch all the past adventures on YouTube and KCTK Radio channel whenever you want. You can also watch us on Facebook Live right now. But that's not all. This program is offered as a podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, SoundCloud, Podbean, Instagram, and anywhere you get your favorite podcast. Welcome to the program, everybody. We are so glad to be back. Sometimes we're not here, and sometimes we're glad to be back. But one of the reasons we're going to have a great show for you. We got some great comedy coming up. We have some great sponsors to introduce you to. We have some great guests. But here's why it's so awesome for me to be here right now, because I get to introduce the man of the hour, the guy that makes it all happen. Here he is, Drew. Hi, Drew.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Droosh, a.k.a. Sheikh Zula, a.k.a. Frylock.
Yeah. My name is... Oh, that's good. I like that.
You like
that's
that?
Funny.
Those
guys had the best voices.
They really do. I used to be able to do a really good shake. I lost it over
Will
the
you
years.
work on that?
I'll work on it. I promise I will. I'll work on it.
I mean, Meatwad is kind of like this.
What you talking
There
about?
you go. You can do Meatwad.
Yeah, you can do... Fudge you, fudge hole.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do any of those.
Yeah, you're not very good at doing voices and everything. It sounds stupid every time you do one. You're stupid.
Okay. Thanks, Kermit. I appreciate that so much. So how you been, Drew?
I've been all right, man. Just been working my ass off.
What'd you do on the hiatus of last week?
I actually put in some overtime on a project I'm working on.
You want to announce it now? Here, wait a minute. I mean, let's do this real technical.
All right.
You're going to announce the special project you've been working on.
I'm designing T-shirts for the Droosh Nation.
Whoa.
As a prize.
Nice. Now, are these going to be for sale anywhere?
Maybe.
On the new on DrooshNation.com?
They might be.
Okay. All the proceeds will be going to...
Alta Vista is actually what I'm going to be supporting it on and trying to sell it on. Alt Vista.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just Google Droosh Nation on Alt Vista.
Right.
And also there's a link in Ask Jeeves, and you can find it.
That's absolutely correct. My MySpace is a little bit full, but feel free to look at what I have.
Yeah, so that's perfect. I know one way. Well, I don't want to recommend that because it may not be functional for you. But I gave you a message on Friendster, and I feel like that that should work for me to get the T-shirt. Would that be okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. We also have it only in 2 sizes because I'm poor. So,
Okay.
it is extra large or double X.
Excellent. And all the proceeds will be going to...
We are experiencing technical
Oh, no. It will be going to...
The biggest victim of the Droosh being alive.
The Quinn. The Quinn... I want to say scholarship, but just fund. Yeah.
Just a fun to survive.
Yeah.
It's to help get her baby food.
Yeah, she's getting big.
If that
though.
doesn't pull your heartstrings,
But she
I don't know
eats-
what will.
She eats real food now.
A little bit, yeah.
And she has vampire fangs.
Yeah, she's got vampire fangs now.
That's awesome. Hey,
I gave birth to my daughter's a succubus. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
I know, and I think it's okay to have a demon child, but she's so sweet though.
Yeah. Hey, just like her mother.
She's a beautiful little baby.
I guess we can just dive in. I have no big news.
I've got some big news for you.
Just the fact that last week we weren't here. I just wanted to take the week off.
Right.
Been spending quite a bit of time with other podcasts. I've got something to say podcast, Chris's, and then we do This Is the Topic, and then producing the Health Detective.
The Health Detective. Who is that?
That is Coach Roberto Parker. You should listen to it. He has some really good health tips. Everyone should listen to it. And then, of course, Coaching for Potential, another one that I produce, is Becoming Big Time. But that's not really a KCTK. You don't listen to a KCTK. It's more of a business thing.
Yeah, see, I only live in my box because my ankle bracelet only allows me to.
Excellent. Well,
they let me come here, though. I told the courts that when I kicked my coke habit, and I told them when I bonded that I have to be at the show. They're like, okay, we understand.
Well, it's kind of...
Other than that, house arrest.
It's kind of charity for you to do this for your an old man who needs help.
That's right.
There's some special guests tonight, right?
There's a lot of... more than one.
Yeah. So...
there are 4-legged friends.
Everybody knows Gilly, the
mascot
of KCTK Radio. Everyone knows Blue, the puppy, who happens to be the mascot of this program. Also, we have Rusty and Daisy visiting us in the studio, so they may be running around. Now, they're
my cousins.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not.
That's your uncle and your aunt.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's right.
A dog is your uncle.
Well, what else is new?
And he happens to be your favorite uncle. So
he is my favorite uncle.
So if you hear dogs running around and you don't like it,
Tough.
I suggest that you get on your whatever you're listening to this podcast on, delete this program, and go stick it where the sun don't shine. Because if you don't like dogs, we don't like you.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
It really is.
And I'm not telling you have to have a dog. But if you're one of these people, I don't like dogs. I don't like you. It's
Right.
just that simple.
Right. I totally feel you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But no one cares about any of that.
Oh, they don't, do they?
They only care about the news of the Droosh. That's why we're quickly going to move to the man that makes it all happen. Here he is, Droosh, with the news.
A supermodel named Emily Ratajkowski is going to pose naked to protest Alabama's abortion bill passing.
Interesting.
Yes.
Now, she's been naked. I remember her. I'm good with names.
Yeah, this is what she looks like.
Well, the reason I remember her is because I'm really good with names. And she was in the... what was it? Computer
Felicity.
Play the best of Robin Thicke. Now, do you remember the song that he played?
Playing the top songs by Robin Thicke on Amazon Music.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody get up.
So, have you seen this video before?
No, is she in it?
She's in it and she's naked.
Oh, I thought his wife was in it.
No, his wife is not in this.
His ex-wife, sorry.
It was his wife at the time, but
Yeah.
there's rumors.
Oh, that they were...
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well.
You know what's funny about Robin Thicke? I
He's
said
pretty thick.
No, I said play the best of him. He's only got one song
He's only got
because
one
I don't
song.
remember the name of it. Play that song that he ripped off from Marvin Gaye.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so anyway, tell the rest of the story.
I have it. Ask computer to ask for a hit of a certain artist. Let's just see what it comes up with. Just mention one without Robin Thicke.
Okay. Computer, play the best of Marvin Gaye.
Playing the top songs by Marvin Gaye on Amazon Music.
Okay.
I'm just curious. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fine. I'll take that.
Yeah, this is gonna be your background music.
Yeah,
for, this hot chick. I think she's tried to be an actress, but
sure. She is using her social media platform to voice her outrage over the recent passing of the bill in Alabama, which makes nearly all abortions in the state illegal and make performing one a felony. The 27-year-old model posed naked with nothing but her arms and a pink anthurium flower petal covering her private bits. She wrote this week, 25 old white men voted to ban abortion in Alabama, even in cases of incest and rape. And then she posted that picture.
So now you got me. I mean, you got me on a hot button issue here.
Right.
I haven't told anybody this my opinion things, okay? Number one, what they did in Alabama and they're doing in Missouri is an outrage.
Absolutely.
It's anybody who believes it's protecting unborn, it's about keeping women under their thumb. That's what this is all about. Mm-hmm. Okay. So me and this model agree on this.
Yeah.
How is she going to change her mind by doing that on Instagram?
I don't know.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
I don't know. I thought it was still kind of also ridiculous that I know this isn't as serious as the whole Alabama issue, but Ariana Grande is getting sued because she posted a picture and getting sued because the photographer didn't give her permission. It's like, dude, you should just be happy your picture's out and about.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But whatever. I know that's stupid, and that's besides the point. But
and here's the other thing on this issue too that I've seen on Instagram and Facebook and everything. Hi, Facebook.
25 men voted this way,
right?
And men shouldn't have the right to say what's wrong with the woman's body,
right? And
guess what? A woman shouldn't have a right to tell another woman's body. This has nothing to do with gender. The governor of Alabama is a woman, and she shouldn't sign it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is that the one that wrote that? Is that the one that wrote that letter?
Yes.
Baby fetus.
Yes.
I saw it on a program.
Right. It's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Man or woman, whoever supports this is bad.
Yeah. I saw her reading it, and I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I guess I'll join. What's her name again?
Her name is Emily Ratajkowski.
Okay, I'm just saying I'm joining Emily because I'm really against this too.
I am too.
If you go to the KCTK Radio Instagram
hashtag,
no, just go to the Instagram. You're going to see a nude picture of me and Drew because we've had enough.
I'm going to be wearing a fedora. That's it.
Okay, I care more about this issue, so I'm not going to even be wearing. Only thing I'll be wearing is a smile. Okay, right.
Who's taking this picture?
It's going to be selfie. You and I are going to do it
because I honestly do not want to take a picture of you myself.
What?
Yeah,
you don't want to be part of this?
Oh, I want to be part of it on my own, I guess. But I don't want to.
No. It has to be together, or it just never will work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you care about the issue, this is the only way to have it. I mean, don't worry about voting for candidates in the future that will change this, contributing to organizations who fight this. The only way to fight the power
is to be nude.
Is a naked picture of me and you on Instagram. What do you think?
You know what, man? You make a compelling argument, but I think that's what needs to happen. And I think that we need to also tan up, maybe do a couple push-ups beforehand.
In fact, here we go, folks. This is pretty exciting because we're also on Facebook Live right now. Drew, there's your camera. If you want to go ahead and disrobe.
I'm not going to disrobe, okay? I'm not. My wife probably would have a conniption fit. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
But she also would be against this bill.
She is against this bill. We actually had a long conversation on the way home from work.
Right. Every thinking person is against this bill.
It's stupid.
Right.
You have no right to tell anybody anything.
Here's how bad it is. Pat Robertson.
Who's that?
He is from the 700 Club. He's an old-time right-wing preacher.
Is he like in those TV shows, the 700 Club?
You know,
Is that what that is, 700?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what he said?
What?
This goes too far. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said this goes too far.
Oh, wow.
He's been one of the leading people for the last 40 years on the forefront of the pro-life movement, and he says this goes too
Right.
far.
The whole rape and incest thing is ridiculous. You have to have a police report to actually have it happen.
Yes.
How can you come forward with something like
It's
that?
crazy.
That's terrible.
It's terrible.
And when they asked that, they're like, nah, they should just come forward.
And
like, oh yeah, they should.
It makes me sick.
You gonna tell everybody when you were raped or something?
It makes me sick to think that the way we're going to be against it is to have some hot chick get nude on Instagram.
Right.
This
is worse than.
How about a civics class where we can show people what to do and vote?
This and the whole Green Deal thing is just ridiculous. That they can't come to decisions on that shit.
You're against the
I'm
Green
with
New Deal?
I'm for the Green Deal. That's what sucks.
Why are you?
Because,
who did you see?
I didn't see it on that. Okay, they talked about it on the radio as well.
You saw it on the John Oliver
I
show.
did see it on a program, but I further educated myself on it.
Okay,
and I feel that it is important that we do this because we're all gonna die if we don't.
Computer off.
I worry for my daughter's future. I really do.
If you cared that much, you would get naked on Facebook Live right now for some folks.
For the Green Deal,
either
do I
one,
need to get
either
naked?
one,
either one. I need to get naked.
Either one.
You do understand that nobody probably wants to see us naked. Not even our wives.
Do you think more people want to see us naked or Emily? What's her name? Naked?
I think they'd rather see Emily.
Okay, that's your opinion. All right.
No, it's not my opinion.
No,
it's an absolute fact.
It's just your opinion.
Oh, okay.
So thank you for the news. It's topical.
We got
it's needed.
a very big tangent.
Or maybe instead of us being naked, just every person we know, just show a naked picture on Instagram.
Caller 6. Get it done.
Hey, buddy. Okay, now here's something I'm really worried about. If I can get your attention for one moment, I'm gonna.
If you get a selfie from Caller 6, that is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, if Caller 6 actually cared about this issue, he would be naked on Instagram.
If he cared as much as he did about Julian Assange,
right,
he should care about this.
Now, here's something we really should be worried about.
Oh, it's Mac.
Oh, wait, we got
no.
Let's answer the phone here.
Hello,
caller, you on the air?
Hey guys, we don't need to be getting naked or anything like that. It's Mac. Hey, sorry, it's Mac.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes. Go on, Mac. Oh my God, we lost Mac.
Hey guys, it's Mac.
Hey, Mac.
The technical problem.
Yeah.
Just calling in. Hey guys, we don't need you guys to get naked, okay?
Well, we have to because we're appalled by the political situation of the world, Mac.
No. I know you're appalled by it, but really, you don't get naked. The first thing that dumb Drew's ever said was, "No one wants to see you naked, even your wives."
Yeah,
he's not wrong, Paul. Nobody wants to see us naked.
But here's a question for you, Mac. Do you think more people want to see me and Drew naked on Instagram or this Emily girl?
I think Emily Raskowski is probably a better view of the naked than the Drew or the Paul.
Okay, again, your opinion, but we care about this. We're woke.
Here's the thing: he has to deal with the legal repercussions if they see our wang.
We're
on
protesting.
the
This is protesting.
we
may end up going. This is civil disobedience, man. We got to fight the power. And you know what? It's men like Mac who've been putting us down for years. Sorry, Mac.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
Thank you for understanding. It's not a monetary thing.
I don't want to be considered a sex offender, okay?
Exactly. I can't get my star, Drew, being a sex offender for being naked on there, and really no one wants to see it. And guess what, guys? It's about the people that advertise it. It's about the money.
That's right. He's not wrong. It's all about the money.
Okay.
Greed will make this world go round.
All right, you got me back to my capitalistic ways. I agree. In fact, can we compromise? I will take some pictures of me naked, and you can pay for them, folks, and I'll donate that to the Quince Fund.
Okay, now we're talking about something. Okay. Get this. So $50 to see Paul with his shirt off.
Yeah.
Okay. $175 for Drew taking his maybe in a Speedo.
Yeah.
Right,
So,
right.
If you're making me money, I'm
Right.
for it.
Yeah, okay, so I'm all about pornography.
But I'll
I'm
be
okay
honest
with that.
I'll be honest with you, folks. I care about this issue. You give me $1 and I'll do all of it.
Right.
I'm talking the full Monty.
Well, I kind of...
Okay. I'm going to have to go because I'm not supporting this, but let's not do that anymore. Let's put the vulgarity down.
Okay.
And no more nudity.
Okay.
So, back out. I love you guys.
Thanks, Mac.
I love you too. Later.
Okay, now see, this next thing that we were going to go to. This is what Mac should mostly care about. I got to do this real quick because I want our friends on Facebook Live to see what we're doing here. So let's get this here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, folks.
It's great quality.
It's a picture in a picture.
We have so much money here. The funding is ridiculous.
You know what we're doing here? This is a radio show, folks. So just get over it, okay? This is a big problem. Oh wait, this is an ad.
I was about to say, I was like, so Arm & Hammer is a bad thing?
Well, if you don't go to YouTube, there's always an ad.
Because every wash counts.
Well,
every wash just counts. So go to Arm & Hammer and everything. Okay.
Arm & Hammer.
Here we go.
Seen anything like this.
Wednesday afternoon, Peter Uzelac was on Southwest Flight 478, heading from Sacramento to Austin, Texas, with a stop at LAX. But on the tarmac, a maintenance light came on in the cockpit.
It's minor, but they want to go back to the gate and check it out and see.
The flight had to be delayed.
We've been burning fuel, so we're going to have to refuel before we go out again.
After nearly a 3-hour delay, the plane left the gate. The flight attendant started passing out water to all the passengers. That's when Uzelac says the man seated next to him made a joke.
And he said something that, they should be passing out vodka because we've been waiting so long.
Uzelac says the flight attendant did not take kindly to that comment.
She came by and said, I don't think that. And then he was like, I didn't like your joke. Then my wife tried to butt in there and say, we've been on this plane for hours right now. And she says, well, so have I. So get used to it.
Uzelac and the other passengers were shocked by the flight attendant's next move.
Then, all of a sudden, I see her on the telephone up in front.
Soon after, the plane returned to the gate, and several Sacramento County Sheriff deputies came on board to ask the man next to Uzelac to leave.
And people started yelling then. In fact, people stood up. I stood up. People were saying, this man didn't do anything.
The Sheriff's Department says the man was not charged with any crime. Uzelac says he's filed a complaint against that flight attendant with Southwest.
If they have this in their records, maybe it'll prevent it from happening again.
Okay, so just to summarize, they're stuck on
a plane.
The tarmac. They pass out water, and a guy says, "Oh, you should be giving me vodka instead of water." Now, who does that sound like that would happen on a plane to?
You?
Yes. Yes. Because, if I travel with you or even with let's say Mac, we've traveled with him before.
We have.
You guys would be cool enough to, you would be like, you'd be able to pull it off.
Right.
I would be like, hey, let's have some vodka. You don't have a podcast. I'm a funny
that?
guy. What was that?
that?
You're off the plane. Here, buddy.
What was that?
And they would,
see these sheriffs behind me? Get the fuck out of here.
And they would kick me off.
Right.
This petrifies me.
Well,
Any type
maybe
of
you
question.
should learn not to say jokes that'll offend people that have been in a hot tube.
Dude, you say jokes that offend all the time.
That's absolutely accurate. That's who I am.
Don't you see yourself in this too?
No, because I would have been like, okay, you need to chill. And then I would have given them a reason to actually throw me off the plane.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah.
I'm going to make a scene. Such a scene, things will get blown way out of proportion. If I'm going to be getting thrown off this plane, I'm getting thrown off for a reason.
I like where you're going.
I'm not going to let this woman take my power away and say I leave because I'm passive. I'm being passive. The hell with that.
I like what you're saying here.
Yeah.
Like if this happened to me and they said get off the plane, I'd rush the cockpit. I'd get in it. I'd fly away.
Right. Take an escape.
I don't know where.
And everyone's coming with you.
That's right.
Yeah.
If I'm going down, you're all going down. I like it.
So now you're also a terrorist. Maybe we just go peacefully.
But at least you're getting in trouble for something real. Oh boy,
no.
Here we go. Hi, caller, you on the air? Caller?
Hey, it's caller 6.
Hi, caller 6. How are you, sir?
Doing fine. Hey, I think that the lady needs to get her head examined.
Yeah, really. Which lady?
The one that's too sensitive.
Right, exactly. The flight attendant really should just have a pill on me, okay? Have a happy pill, bitch, and just chill.
Now, caller 6, you're a funny person. You make jokes. Are you concerned about this at all? Maybe some.
I am very concerned because I'm the master of making bad jokes. But I laugh at myself so much that I don't care. But people get too sensitive and say, "I don't like that. I'm going to tell somebody." And they think just the fact that they think just because I say I don't like it, they think they won the argument. Well, no, tell me why you're upset.
Right. I tell you what, we should probably make a note not to travel together, you and I.
I also want to know something. I also like the fact that everybody in the plane was like, no. This guy did nothing wrong. And I like how everybody went to his defense. And they're like, no, he didn't say anything wrong.
And then the tough cop guys had to come on.
Right.
Reno 911 comes rolling in.
All of a sudden, Dangle shows up.
We're in charge here, and we're going to take you off because someone told us you were mean to somebody one time.
Yeah, why would you even call the cops? Like, if I was a cop, I'd be like, you are seriously calling us because he made a comment?
How does she have the right to do that? I guess.
I don't know. I thought freedom of speech was allowed in the country.
No.
Wait, that's right. We also are taking rights away from women.
Freedom of speech as long as you're not on private property.
Yeah. Are you joining the protest on this one?
You get naked?
I am. I would, yes, I'd get naked, but that would hurt people's feelings, but still I would do it.
That's right for the best. Mac has made it abundantly clear that none of us should be getting naked.
That's nice.
Paul, look at me.
But at the same time, in the freedom of speech stuff, I'm working in areas where people say, I don't like your, not just your attitude, I don't like the answer you gave me, so I want to talk to somebody else who will give me the answer I want.
How does that work out for
so
them?
Then, they win because they say, I want to talk to your boss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you become the boss, you become the affirmative no, then they're mad at you for whatever your attitude was.
Yeah, that's right.
But, and I don't know, I just don't like that whole attitude that middle management says, don't let my upper management know what's going on, I'll handle all the problems, and then they wonder why people get hurt.
Oh, shit.
You know what? We need you to be on Coaching for Potential. That's where we talk about different issues to help people.
Okay.
So
I also think that you need to try Ace's Hot Cocoa. It'll make you happy and it'll make you glad.
Yes. Now I was going to call. When I was calling in, I was going to say, have you seen this TV show called Paradise Hotel?
I heard that it's a porno. Is it a porno?
No. Let me ask you. Have you watched it?
I've only watched bits and pieces because I was trying to watch the baseball game, but my wife and my nephew and my niece were watching it.
All right, here's the deal. This is what's going to happen. I suggest that we watch it and we talk about it next week.
I want to share with you my experience on it. My
Wait,
wife.
Wait, I'm going to tell you what I see here.
No,
This is what I saw from.
This is going to be real quick, okay? My wife.
Okay, and then I'll do my point.
Yes, my wife likes reality shows. She recorded this.
I hate it.
And then she turned it on, and I swear to God, 15 seconds into it, she said, "I can't do this," and turned it off. So take it from there, Keith. What did we miss?
Okay, nothing's worse than seeing a bunch of popular people from people who like high school or popular cry about some boy who doesn't like them.
Yeah.
Now I'm watching it, and then having to watch it commercials in between it. I don't care. Go cry somewhere else. I'm not going to watch that.
Well, it's like that whole abducted in plain sight. It's just like, I can't sit through this.
Yeah, but it's always your popular people that get to be on TV. How about some dummies that can do that and get on TV and say... And
Nobody
really
wants to see them naked.
The popular people on TV, unpopular people on podcasts. That's just kind of how it goes.
It's absolutely correct.
All right.
Yeah, but I tell you...
We'll keep calling.
I hate this show.
We'll keep calling in. I know you've been working a lot, but we miss listening to you.
Yeah, I know, but I finally got it. This is the earliest I'm going to get until who knows when. I want to come back on the show.
All right, come back when you can, okay?
All right.
All right, talk to you
Bye,
later.
guys.
Later.
There's caller 6. There he goes, folks. And
off to work.
And we miss him.
The old grass.
We miss him. Boy, do we miss him. I think with that, we've already covered so much ground here. I mean, we've been yelled at by management. We've criticized.
We also made some commercials and did some plugs, and that's important.
Yeah, and we've changed the political atmosphere. We don't need that.
We have changed the world within 10 minutes.
And
you're welcome, America.
I don't know what we've done. So we're going to take a break.
We've done nothing.
We will be right back with more KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. Right back.
What's going on? It's the Drewsh here. Recently, I was unemployed. And I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. It was really tough. But you know what got me through it? Jobjet.com. Jobjet helped me launch a investigation for a new job or career. And you know what? They helped me tremendously. The new job I have now is way better, and eventually it's going to pay more. But hey, right now it's a job, and I have all to thank to JobJet.com. So thank you, JobJet, and keep doing the best work. Also, it'll help you find work.
On Highway 40.
Hey guys, it's your old friend Mac Harrison, station manager and vice president of syndication for all that is KCTK Radio on the station broadcast of the world to the wide. Hey, you know we've got a lot of sponsors, and I want to take a thank you out for the time to tell you about thanking you. You're a sponsor, you pay me money, and I put your advertisements on the air. Thank you. But what we do is a special thing at KCTK Radio, especially with the dummies, especially with the professionals at Paul and the Drewsh. What we do there is I supply them with your names of your commercials. And what they do is they try to be funny about it. Whoa, creative, right? Yeah, my idea. Anyway, that's what you'll hear today in this show. I want to shout out to the sponsors for thanking you for giving me money. And good luck to Paul, Drewsh, and whoever else tries to be creative and funny. Come on, make it funny, guys. It's all about the money.
I'm Jerry Bridgeton. I'm a loyal listener to KCTK Radio, and I love it. They have all kinds of, like the Drewsh. I'm part of the Drewsh Nation. It's so funny. I listen and I agree with them, and then I laugh at things. It's so funny. I listen to other of the fine programs. I am more healthy because of the Health Detective, and I love KCTK. That's why I went online on my iTunes and gave it a good rating. I think you should too. I think you should give it a 5-star rating and then say, boy, those guys make me laugh and they're funny, but also they're educational. And that's why, hear from me, Jerry Bridgeton. I'm #1 fan of KCTK Radio, and you should too. So go give them a good review at the iTunes store and tell your friends to listen and watch us on. You're not on the air. Oh, I thought I was on the air, but I love it so much. Oh God, how much I love these guys. Thanks, Jerry. We appreciate every listener, and if you're a listener, you can be on the program too. That's how few listeners we have. So give us a good rating and review on iTunes or Google Play or wherever else. I don't even know where else you can even rate it, but just do that. Be like me. I'm Jerry Bridget. We know your name. Just go on. Thank you. And welcome back to KCTK Radio's Week Review with
Paul and Drew. I'm Paul. That's Drew. We're glad to be back.
I'm a
really lost my mind.
Am I even on?
Yeah, you're on.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah. I've lost my mind this time, haven't I?
I was a little peeved, man. You know why I'm peeved? Why didn't I think we could do KCTK commercials for ourselves?
We just had our guests come in.
Right. I didn't know that we could do that. I've got plenty of fans out there that I could pay $10 to come in here and say some stuff.
I know. One of them's coming in for the next commercial break.
Cool. Well, all right. Well, cool.
So that's good. We have Rusty in studio, and we're glad it was here.
Gills Bills.
So, I mean, let's just get down to business. We like to talk
a lot
about our podcast, how we can make things better, and we've had lots of suggestions. And we've passed this by before, but we need your vote. We need your vote at 913-735-0060.
We dare you for participation.
Yeah, and we have made some changes to the program. It's kind of some ways that we can improve it.
What might that be, Paul?
Well, we thought about we could be like all the other podcasts and just use one bad mic. Oh, now it looks like my things aren't even here. But anyway, I'm trying to find all the
old clips.
All the old clips here, but I gotta
what
find
episode are we even on right now?
We are on. That's a really good question here.
Episode 300 yet?
Yeah, we're on episode 6.
This is KCTK.
Now, I'm sorry, folks. I thought I had them here. There we go. So, as I was saying,
tell him, Joe Simba.
What?
Tell him.
What?
Joe Simba.
Joe Simba.
It's off a movie.
Okay.
Nobody ever knows.
Oh, hey, guys, you ready?
Yes.
So this is the week review, and we're here.
I'm here too.
I am also here.
Hey, I went to work today. There was so much traffic, you know?
Yeah, right. I went to work also. Traffic for me. So crazy.
You guys are crazy. I didn't have much traffic.
You're so funny, Jack. You're always different. You're such a good friend.
He's my friend too.
Thanks.
My dogs bark way too much. It is so crazy.
I really know that. I have 3 dogs. They bark all the time. It really is crazy.
I have a dog too. She barks too much.
I thought you had 2 dogs.
I also thought you had 2 dogs.
I did, but the old one died. I had to put her to sleep a month ago. Thanks for joining us. Listen next time. So it's just a trial run.
Oh, man.
I don't know. What'd you think?
That's a train wreck.
Did you like that one?
I hated it.
Okay, so we won't do that style.
Okay.
Okay. But
so let's do another style then.
Now, we haven't been talking a lot about politics.
Right.
Would you consider yourself a liberal?
I consider myself a conservative.
No, you're not. You fucking pot-smoking lying sack. But we could do...
I don't know if I'm a liberal.
Well, you know what we could do is a liberal news talk.
I do have a lot of liberal thoughts.
Do you have a report to come with us? Thank you. And good night. Thanks for joining the Week Review, where we cover the news that you really need to know. I'm KCTK's Editor-in-Chief Editor, Paul, and I'm joined by Managing Editor-Manager, Drew, and Senior Reporter, Jack. These guys do an amazing job. Welcome, Drew.
Thanks, Paul. It's so important that the president had ruined the integrity of journalism, so being active is crucial.
Maybe we should stop his Twitter and stop calling everything fake news and focus on policy.
Absolutely.
That's a good point, Jack. Good point, good point. Hey, well, enough of this fun. Here at the Week Review, we need to do our part for the resistance by discussing the growing cost of education and its causes.
Absolutely.
It's a very important topic.
I guess I want to start with this. I'm not a libertarian, but I understand their methodology. Case in point,
Many say that public education is a waste of time and money, and we should stop investing in it. There seems to be a ton of evidence in support of this claim, but most reinforces a political view that what we're doing just isn't working.
I agree with him that our current system is broken, but I am not convinced we should give up on public education.
You think public education is a massive waste of time and money? I think that's egregious, misguided thesis. Tell me why I'm wrong.
I'll admit that saying education is a waste of time and money makes me sound like a mean person. My thesis really does seem to go against good manners about what people are supposed to say and think about education. But here's my basic argument. Education is a waste of time and money because so much of the payoff for education isn't really coming from learning useful job skills.
And it is clear through my reporting that the President and Congress isn't doing anything about improving the issue.
Now, I see where you're coming from, but I must push back on some of that. But first, let me see if I understand your argument, Jack. The President and Congress isn't doing anything about improving the issue?
Good point, Paul. But I want to say all of the above. But we don't really have that much data for anything before high school. The educational system waste really becomes a problem in high school because at that age, kids could be doing something far more productive, like an apprenticeship or a vocal school. It is the Republicans' fault.
In a Cambridge study this week, we have learned from a report from the Pew Research Center last year found that 37% of Americans say that frequently rely on local TV for news, not far behind the 45% of Americans who say that we get news from Facebook, and ahead of the 33% who say they look at news websites and apps, the 28% who watch cable news, and the 26% who watch national nightly news, and the 18% who still read printed newspapers.
Boy, those figures really show that the partisan tilt of the hundreds of local TV stations that Sinclair owns is very concerning, especially since the company's channels reach 40% of Americans.
I agree.
That's all the time we have for the week review. We are brought to you by Gary's Garments. When you buy any eco-friendly shirt from Gary's Garments, Gary Stewartson himself will feed and clothe 20,000 poverty-stricken people in Indonesia. You will love the shirt. We all wear them.
Yes.
Yeah. So choose Gary's Garments. Save the planet, or people will die. Hey, great job today, guys. Getting the truth and advancing the resistance.
We are honored to be here.
I mean, it's an idea. I mean, those guys were talking about politics.
They said nothing of importance.
It was our trial run.
Those guys were wangs.
That was us, and you were doing a voice that sounded differently. We're trying it out, but
hey, I'm actually very good with my English.
But here's bad. There are so many podcasts out there that do that, and they don't talk about shit.
Really?
It is, and I listen to a lot of them.
Why? Why do you put yourself through that?
I don't know.
Why don't you listen to like true crime or history or something entertaining?
Do you like the more procedural ones where they try to solve a mystery?
Oh, those are fun.
How about this one then? Uh-oh.
Support for the week review comes from the Gary Stewartson Foundation, celebrating over 2 years of giving away money to future our celebrity. Damn it. Restart. Pause
Go
for
slow.
further to further our celebrity. Okay.
I can't find the one I edited.
Support for the
Here we
week
go.
review comes from the Gary Stewartson Foundation, celebrating over 2 years of giving away money to further our celebrity.
Now you gotta say it louder. You had the loud before.
Oh, God, here we go.
Okay, verse.
Read that line one more time.
Here we go.
Consecutive days. Most of the time in a row. After this revelation, we then learn.
I can't do that. I gotta find. I'll find it some other time, folks. All my clips are gone. I don't know what happened to them.
Bring yourself into the void. That's what it should sound like if it's like a horror one.
Yeah,
kind of fun.
There was
in the trash can.
There is another one that I think would be really good. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Well, let's see if it works.
Welcome to the world famous Week Review. And you're Paul. Right, who else would I be? Well, Paul, come on now. Everyone knows that you're doing the voices. Yeah, on this one I am.
Yeah, Paul, it's like you're doing the do and you're doing the funky chicken too.
Okay, I do the do. Is that right, Jack?
Yeah, you know, you do us. I mean, like, not do us. Well.
Paul, as Megan, the voice of KCTK, I certainly did not want to be around such vulgarity. I don't think that's what Jack meant.
Okay, here's the edited one.
Welcome to the world famous Week Review.
And you're Paul.
Right, who else would I be?
Well, Paul, come on now. Everyone knows that you're doing the voices.
Yeah, on this one I am.
Yeah, Paul, it's like you're doing the do and you're doing the funky chicken too.
Okay, I do the do. Is that right, Jack?
Yeah, you know, you do us. I mean, like, not do us. Well.
Yeah, we know. We heard the joke.
As Megan, the voice of KCTK, I certainly did not want to be around such vulgarity.
I don't think that's what Jack meant.
He better keep his trap shut. In fact, please call our station manager, Mac, on the phone right now.
I was just saying that.
Get Mac on the phone now. You got it?
Well.
Just do it.
Come on, Megan.
Were you ever going to introduce me?
Hold on, Drew. Hold on. We have Mac on the phone. How are you doing, Mac?
I'm doing better than Custard, young man. What do you want?
Well, I wanted you to know that these bozos have started with vulgarity. The vulgarity.
What is he saying?
He's saying that we're being vulgar.
It's all about the money. No unnecessary language. You know, when she gets vulgar, he gets all upset. So don't upset him, you guys. Act like gentlemen. And I mean her, and her. Is Paul there? This message is mostly for her.
Yes, I'm here. I will regulate the language.
Oh, we've all heard that one before. Jeez.
Megan, give me a chance. Thanks, Mac.
It's all about the money.
Oh, so it's me that has their minds in the gutter. I see. It's me that's constantly dragging the show into the utterly filth. You know, Paul, this show just marinates in sewage. There is a notorious stench, you know, coming from the... Oh, fuck it.
Yay!
Anyway, on with the show. With us today...
Finally! You guys have stopped peddling it. You guys were all like, woo! I'm the Droosh, a.k.a. the Bruiser. Come at me. And I'm Jack, all up in your face.
And I am Megan, the voice of KCTK. And that's on the World Wide Web.
And on today's show, we have Keith reviewing some security ideas that he uses. But first, let's go to Kermit with traffic.
Yeah, this is Kermit with the traffic and everything like that.
Excuse me, we forgot the traffic jingle.
Oh, sorry. I'll find it here real quick.
Never mind. I will sing it live. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and KCTK traffic do or something like that.
Oh, very good, Megan.
I can try again.
Dear Lord, let the guy do the report. Traffic's going down slow downtown. It's brown town and the downtown and everything like that. Here's baby mutt traffic. I goo goo gaga Kermit goo goo ga. Oh, I just crashed.
Before we take a break, let's say hello to Keith, who is on our newsmaker line. Welcome to the show, Keith.
My pleasure.
You have some ideas for safety you wanted to share with us?
Right. My business is save lives. I highly recommend the people that start understanding that. Security in a coffee shop, the street, or the library. We're here to save lives. Oh, give me a break! Do you really need to listen to this garbage? Drew, Keith is here to save lives. Don't you get it?
You should show others more respect, Drew. Keith, how do you save lives?
I'm sorry. I'd rather be interviewed by the male host, if you don't mind.
Why, you rude, crude man. Don't you realize this is Megan, the voice of KCTK?
Yay!
We will be back with more world-famous Week Review.
So, I'm wondering if maybe...
And make sure you get your permit to go behind the Playhouse and listen to more old stuff.
So, is that you on a deserted island?
By Paul for Nothing Incorporated. No rights reserved on podcast none.
That is my.
Sorry, I
that's
should
my-
have talked over it.
That's my dream podcast. Where number one, it's exactly like Phil Henry. I ripped him off on everything.
Absolutely.
That's a tribute. And number two, I don't have to deal with any of you other people.
Well,
Because
I'm
the
not gonna
voices
lie.
are impeccable, aren't they? You can't even tell they're other people.
Yeah, so me and Jack sound similar.
Well, you guys. Don't
Why
you guys,
do I sound like I'm screaming all the time?
Well, you do scream all the time.
Oh,
but it's.
I don't believe that I do that. It's a lie.
But it's based on the Phil Henry characters too. So you're kind of. You're an amalgamation.
I'm an amalgam now.
Yes.
I'm an amalgam.
Yeah.
You're the amalgam.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you can say that. So, go ahead and give us a text and a call on which one of those you like
Give
the
us
best.
a jump and a skip and come on down to KCTK world.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and take a break. Thanks for letting me play those again, folks. Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to do a volume 2.
Do volume. Okay. Well, all right. Before we take a break, what other formats would there be?
I think that we should do inspirational, philosophical, and horror.
Horror? What's that? Horror.
Yeah. Horror. Get your mind out of the gutter. The gutter.
My mind was in the gutter.
You crude man.
We've done inspirational.
We've done inspirational.
We just didn't
We've
play
done
it now.
Zen.
Yeah.
I was thinking like philosophical, where it sounds like the ramblings of a lunatic.
Okay, philosophical, horror,
historical,
and historical.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll work on those because
we've done inspirational
because this ain't working, folks. I mean,
no. Right now we're in a basement.
Yeah.
And we have been chained here against our will for months.
90 episodes.
For 90 episodes,
Mhm.
and there is no end in sight.
Yeah.
Mac has refused to let us leave.
With that said, damn it. With that said,
here's Monty with the news.
With that said, we're gonna take a break. Oh man, I'm losing on my. I have so much on my soundboard here that it's unorganized. You shouldn't have to worry about that Facebook Live. You should just keep watching. I looked at my phone during that and rubbing my nose. And just rubbed my nose the whole time. So see that Facebook Live? All right, thanks. We'll be right back with more KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew and more nose rubbing coming up.
bensound.com.
So what am I supposed to say? You're supposed to say how much you like the show. Remember, I gave you $10. You did a sub. Right. Okay, so I want to tell you all about this show that I listen to. It's called KCTK Radio, and it's so much. Right? It's a radio station. Yes, it's a radio station, but it's also on the podcast. Just stop being that way and just read the script. All right. So anyway, I want to tell you all about KCTK. I love their programs. It's a lot of fun. It's an escape from me living in an alleyway with my brother Todd because he invested in a petroleum factory, which is just insane. Listen, we don't really need to know the backstory about how you and your brother are homeless, okay? I gave you $10 and I promised you a sub. Just read the script. Right. You're right. Okay, so are we talking meatball sub here? Are we saying meatball? For the love of God. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and finish the script. You get nothing out of this, and just get out. Just leave. Oh, okay, all right, I'll go.
See you later. Bye.
So anyway, this is, I wanted to let you all know that this guy's out of here. Don't worry about Meatball Sub here, but you all need to check out KCTK Radio is what he's supposed to tell you. And it's a great program.
Take it from Meatball Sub and listen to KCTK Radio on your radio dial that you're listening to right now. Folks, we've had a lot of fun tonight. I would like to talk to you on a personal level. To find some of the things that are going on in the world, I have said that I'm going to show myself naked on Instagram, but I can't. Because of all the big savings on onlineclothingstores.com. Onlineclothingstores.com, you lose money if you walk around naked. You can go in there and find hundreds of favorite clothes and stores and specials too. If you need clothes, and most of you do, yeah.
I definitely do because my socks for some reason go missing all the time.
Well, you should go to onlineclothingstores.com and find clothes. If you don't care about what's going on in Alabama or anything like that, go ahead and go to onlineclothingstores.com and dress up. Dress up. Wear a 3-piece suit in the middle of summer. Wear a big hat and a scarf and big gloves. I mean, wear so many clothes that people will think, what's wrong with you? You've lost your mind. What do you need, a meatball sub or
Better
what?
hope you're not going commando.
That's right. They also have other things you can wear at onlineclothingstores.com. It's for clothes online. Do it the clothing way.
On Highway Santa Fe.
And welcome back to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. I'd like to, at this point of the program, congratulate Drew on the live read. The meatball sub, and here's why. Here's really why.
Why is that?
We've had a lot of fun. I mean, I showed my tape where I did voices, and then I pretend like I did another voice where I was talking to myself.
Yeah, every time you do that, it's really stupid, and you should stop doing it.
Okay, but anyway, you did it, and you moved. You guys didn't see him unless, well, I didn't have it on the video, but you moved your chair for each character you were playing. I mean, that's some Robin Williams shit going on there.
He is my hero, so that's fine. Thanks, man. I appreciate the compliment. That was a nice compliment.
I mean, Robin Williams.
I'm not as good as him, and I never will be, but I'll aspire to be.
I just feel like if Robin Williams would have seen that, he wouldn't have been so depressed.
No.
You know, I think it would have turned
I think he
things
would have
around.
given me tips. I think he would have made me better.
Right.
He would have been my teacher.
But I think he
And I would
still.
have given him a reason
I think
to
he
live.
still would have been around, saying, "You know what? I can carry on." But enough of that. No one cares. They only care about the news of the Droosh. And here's another segment, folks, called the News of the Droosh. Take it away.
A new certain study suggests that certain diets lower risk of death from breast cancer.
Oh boy.
Low-fat, plant-based diets may reduce the risk for women of dying from breast cancer, a new study
I got the
shows.
results of the test back. I definitely have cancer.
Look, don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. You're curing lots of people every day.
I'm sure I'll be all right.
Okay, let me ask you. I want you to go back into the flow of it, but I just want to interrupt real quick. Are you talking? Is this a story about how to prevent cancer?
No, this is a Fox News story.
Okay.
The last two have all been Fox News.
But what's this story about? How to prevent cancer or how to stop it from?
How to lower your risk of it?
Something I could have used months ago.
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
But you don't have breast cancer. So, the research showed that women who ate more fruit, more vegetables, and whole grains, as opposed to high-fat foods such as red meat and dairy products, were 20% less likely to die from breast cancer. This data suggests that diet has a strong effect either on how cancer behaves and reacts to treatment. Also, it's weird. This news story is a no shit because fruit and vegetables and whole grain was what your parents told you to eat so you grow big and strong. That's like saying
things that could have been brought to my attention
yesterday. It's like saying drinking water will hydrate you.
Once again, things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday.
I'm waiting for you to play the clip. I'm waiting for it. You know you're gonna do it.
Once again, things that could
No,
have been brought to
not
my
that one.
attention yesterday.
You know which one you're
No,
gonna do.
no, I only do one Adam Sandler
Oh, what's a show?
movie.
What's
yeah.
a show?
Yeah.
So anyway,
so basically, eat well and don't get cancer.
which is a no shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, sometimes that can't be prevented.
Yeah, it can be prevented.
Some things just can't be prevented.
You can lower your risk, and you can do early detection. Detection.
Right.
And everything will be
Eating
fine.
fruit and vegetables and whole grain, I don't feel, is a way to prevent it. So wait, you won't die because you have a full stomach and you're eating? So technically you're not going to die of starvation.
According to the health detective, this, and I know you listen to it.
I listen to him. He's religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's not on Sundays, but he he says that it does lower your risk. So everyone eat right. Don't let it get away from you. And I'm telling you this, Drew, because
I eat a lot of fish. Is that bad?
You have a friend. He's all of our friends. He's called Jack All Up in Your Face. He said he said he gained weight over this college time, and we were giving him trouble.
So he got the freshman pound, huh?
Yeah, and he
what
he's
was
a little
it?
bit bigger.
Is it the freshman? What's it called? The freshman.
I don't know how much he gained, but he's a bigger man now.
Well, I remember that there was a
it's called the freshman 15.
That was it, freshman 15. Thank you.
But you know,
I don't think he got 15
We were
pounds.
talking about this at his birthday party, and then you walked out.
Yeah, by the way, what was with all of you?
Because we were talking about how big a person can be, and then
No, every
then
time
you
I
came.
tried walking up to either of you, y'all would walk away. All of a sudden,
that could have been brought to my attention yesterday.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
No.
You guys called me fat.
Yeah.
And then I tried to come out and look at Brent's truck.
Uh-huh.
And then you guys walked off then. I went out to the patio to talk to you all.
How
You all
long
walked
can
in
how long
and
can I
again.
look at a truck?
I don't know. I didn't know that it mattered.
No, I didn't want to look at a truck anymore. That's one
Well,
reason.
whatever.
that- So
Matt called me fat.
Yeah, he sure did.
He sure did.
He sure did. But this is a good news story to listen to.
Let's hear it.
There's probably
We're learning more about the man accused of impersonating an officer.
Well, police say he was doing that near a college campus, and
Mhm.
he wasn't, by the way, wearing any pants. New video shows him threatening officers at the Aqua City Jail. The bag is over his face to protect the police. Channel 2's Kristen Holloway is live in Cobb
She's
County.
live.
And Kristen,
Don't worry.
the man was acting oddly, and he went
He's not
on
wearing
for a
any
while.
pants.
Linda, police say the man was spitting on officers, which is why they had to put that bag over his head.
And
He's
taser
arrested
him.
here at the West
Right.
22 apartments, and most people who live here are KSU students. Now, police say they were patrolling this apartment complex in Kennesaw on Saturday night. They found the man, Austin Stovall, passed out in his car with his pants off.
Black or
Police
white?
questioned him and asked him to step out, and Stovall got angry. Investigators say
That's why he
he
wasn't
claimed
tased.
he was a DeKalb County officer, but they quickly figured out that wasn't the truth. Officers say he made multiple threats.
they quickly figured out it wasn't the truth because he wasn't wearing any pants. Now, are you really impersonating an officer if you're not wearing any pants?
Yeah, I mean, Ted Bundy did it.
Just because. Wait a minute. Time out. Let me. We gotta unpack that one. But just because you say, "Oh no, I'm a drunk guy. I'm an officer," does that mean you're impersonating an officer, or you just said you were because you're drunk and you're not wearing pants?
Probably both.
I don't think it's impersonating. To me is like you convince someone that you're law enforcement.
Like Ted Bundy.
Like Ted Bundy may have, but this guy was like, I'm drunk, I'm not wearing any pants, leave me alone, I'm a cop. No, you're not, pal. You're not wearing any pants. Now, most of the cops I know, most of them wear pants.
Well,
So
most
that
cops
should've-
that I know do, in fact, wear pants.
Okay, so oh, you know what though? I just thought of something. This guy was protesting in advance what's going on in Alabama. But he wasn't all the way in, so he just took his bottom drawers off.
Right.
And now they tased him, they locked him up.
He was not tased. Let's make that abundantly clear.
Oh, he was spitting on him. Big deal. You know, he's trying to, thought they were hot. And this poor guy is just a political prisoner.
He also is drunk because he's so upset about what's going on
Yes,
in America at this
right.
moment that we're making excuses
Yes.
for his white privilege.
Right. He's a victim. Now, what's this about Ted Bundy as a cop?
Okay, so one of his victims that they got him on for kidnapping, he impersonated a cop, went to this girl up in the mall and said, somebody's trying to break into your car. First question she should ask is, how do you know it's my car? That should have been the first question. Number 2, So he follows her out there. She's like, no, that thing's been stolen on my car. She ends up getting into his Volkswagen because the cop drives a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
And he proceeds to try and handcuff her, and then she escaped because he dropped the keys in the parking lot.
Now, was this on John Oliver, or how'd you know about all this stuff?
Oh, I listen to podcasts on serial killers.
Okay, there's movies about it too.
I've also seen the documentary.
What a psycho that guy was.
Yeah, the Zac Efron one was boring. It was okay. He also made him more of a sex figure than
I didn't
anything.
like it very much.
No.
Now, we just got this in from a listener. Hi, Paul. I have a joke you can tell Drew.
Oh, okay.
I replied back, okay, but there's no response yet.
Well, we'll see what the text line has to say. Anyway, so, yeah, he impersonated a cop, and, well, that's technically how he got arrested, because that girl escaped. So
do you think this guy was the new Ted Bundy?
No, because he wasn't wearing pants, and he clearly was... Well, also, Ted was drunk. Also, the woman did say she could smell alcohol in his breath. He did have a drinking problem, too.
He was a psycho, man.
Yeah, he would drink to get a little bit of a courage, like a numbness, is what he said.
Okay. Now, are you ready for questions from the audience?
Yeah, I'm ready for the questions.
Okay. What's green and has wheels with a lisp?
Oh. Grass. I lied about the wheels.
Grass. He lied about the wheels.
Everyone is now dumber after listening to this rambling. You are awarded no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Now, I was told this is a joke. Did I miss the punchline?
That's the punchline. Grass. I lied about the wheels.
Oh.
Whatever.
I
didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor a harumph.
So, wow.
So anyway, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and I'm like, hey, what I got in my yard, boys?
We sure do like the participation of our listeners, and a lot of times when it is time for the show to be over, you come in and you put it to a screeching halt. And I'd like to rescind back the character compliment because of the Lisp guy. Now, let me ask you this. Let's build this character. Well, Lisp guy, can we get him back some other time?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we can if you want to. Hey, am I not getting the sub? Get out of here! I told you you're not getting it!
Sorry. Meatball Sub's trying to come back in. So we
I want my $10!
You got it, buddy. You got it. So we have Kermit, Meatball Sub, Lisp guy, and
listen, I'm going to tell this
Gary,
guy to leave. I'm going to go take him out. We're going to call security.
Don't forget me, Gary Bridgeton.
Get out of here!
Hey, folks, thanks for listening. We've had a lot of fun, and we hope that you listen to us all the time. Just keep playing it over and over again. Thanks, folks. We'll be back with more KCTK Radio's Week Review next time.
This has been a KCTK production, produced by Paul Lavoda. If you want more information about this content, then you have some real weirdness going on. You can always check out KCTK Radio on Facebook. Listen to live programs at kctk.radio12345.com. Yes, and that is on the World Wide Web. Thank you.